Good morning.
Okay, welcome to our beautiful island of Grenada. My name is Wayne, as the movie star John Wayne the Duke. Alright, I'll be a driver on your tour today.
And we're in luck because I got the front seat.
The carnage. It got the name due to the earlier years when the ship comes in. This is where they used to do all the offloading and the cleaning over the bottom of the ships and so on. Alright, now the ships in the early days, they used to use bricks as ballast. So when they come, they'll offload the bricks and things. So most of the buildings around the carnage area are built out of the bricks. Of the Immaculate Conception, to the center is Anglican, to the far end is a Presbyterian. Now, Catholic is a predominant religion on the island here because of the French being the first religious settlers on the island. But Anglican, there to your left, that is one of our French forts, which we call Fort George. Fort George is used by the Commissioner of Police and his high members. Located at the back of it is the General Hospital. That was given to us in commemoration of thanking the Grenadians for helping passengers of a cruise ship which caught the fire at the outer harbor in the year of 1961. Seats again. And here we are entering the Sendal Tunnel, which was built in 1894. It's a one-way traffic. We drive through, but people walk back and forth all the time. Eastern Caribbean dollar. It's 2.67 to $1 US. So the people will pay a fare of $5 EC, $2.50 EC, depends on the area they're traveling from. Now to your right, we have the abattoir, which is the meat stall. Friday and Saturday mainly. You get beef, pork, beef and pork. And to your left is a fish market. Now we catch a lot of fish to supply the island here, and we also export to other islands. Well, the party, the NMP party, had won the election last night. They declared today a public holiday.
Did they promise that ahead of time?
They did.
I wonder if there's any coincidence.
Yeah, they did.
Vote for me, I'll give you a day off.
Oh, yeah. And you see the guys are casting the saints there, they're pulling in the saints. Right? They catch a small fish there which you call jacks. Yeah, some little fishes about that length, they call jacks, into that saint right there. And to your right, we have our cricket stadium. Now let me give you a little history about our stadium. Our cricket stadium was built by Taiwanese before 2004. When Ivan came in 2004, it destroyed the first stadium. So then we had an international cricket game between the West Indies and England. And we needed the stadium in 2006 to host the game. So China and Taiwan bidded for this to build the stadium. China won the bid. When the government came in, they said they are building us a free stadium, but you know there is no free lunches. Something has to be given back. So they came to build the stadium in time for the cricket match. But on the day when there was to hand over the stadium, the ministers of government, a lot of people turned out, the Chinese ambassador, everyone was there. The Royal Grenada Police Force Band was summoned to play the national anthem. Tell me what they did.
What is this
And they
building
played
on
the
the
Taiwanese.
Over to your right
national
there,
anthem
we
instead
have
of
our
Chinese.
power station. Yep, some people lost their job, eh? Called a buttercup, but the botanical name for it is alamander. And right here we have the folded hibiscus, and there's a bougainvillea. Eh?
What is that?
That's a bougainvillea.
The pink one?
Yeah, the reddish one is hibiscus, the orange is bougainvillea, that purple one is bougainvillea. Now this gentleman here got up the idea of putting, because here used to have a lot of slides and the mud used to come down in the road. So he got up with the idea of putting the tires to hold the mud up and decorate it. Now in August, we have a festival here which we call Carnival. And one of the bands is what they call Wild Indian. Okay? Now the Wild Indian, they paint themselves, they spot paint themselves, just like I see the gentleman having spot painted there. He was one of the Wild Indian players. So he spot painted his building and decorated the tires and so on. Now the colors you are looking at, that is our national colors of our flag. Like green, red and yellow.
How long has he had these tires up here? I mean, it's really working.
Yes, it is. That tire's been there for a few years as well. It's more than, it's more than about 7 years or more.
Really?
Yep. It's been there for a very long time. So yeah, so it's right down at that point at the bottom there. It's a lovely man-made underwater sculptural park.
That's the man who won the election yesterday, Keith Mitchell.
It had coral reef. They have other little things, put up down there and so on. It's a very nice. It's a very nice
It's all
park.
natural.
It's all natural, but some people
It's
still have
cotton.
trees around the house. There's a natural cotton right there. There's a cotton tree. It was a population of approximately 110,000 people.
21 miles long, 12 miles wide.
21 by 12. Grab it and take everything off of it and so on.
Pirates hid in there.
Pirates. And then it is also used as a lovely bay, like when you have rough seas, a lot of the yachts will come in here and hide out and so on. Okay, because in this area it's a shelter, it's like a shelter port. But this guy down there came in and
Halifax
loved it
Bay.
and never left. See him down there?
It's a dive site. I thought it was
Yep.
fishing.
No, it's a dive site. Use it as a bowl to put food in to eat. It becomes a hard shell. It becomes brown when it is dry, and they call it a calabash. Okay? There are some of the spice vendors, they're also the small ones, they will pack spices in it and sell it for you as well. You'll see.
Cashew tree,
Yes,
and
that's a
there's
cashew
the
tree.
cashew.
And this one right
Some
here,
bananas.
this one right here is what they call a French cashew. Now, banana, cocoa, and nutmeg, that used to be our three main foreign exchange crop on the island here. Grenada is to produce 1/3 of the world's most spices on the island here. Indonesia is number one. Grenada was the second largest producer. But due to Hurricane Ivan in 2004, it had destroyed a lot of our trees. So our exporting of our crops had dropped. So they had to replant the cocoa trees, the nutmeg trees, and the other spices, the cinnamon, the bay leaf. So hopefully in the next 5 to 8 years, we should be about 85% to where we were before. Roy Medical Station, we have medical station like those around the island, so that people can go there and get free attendance to the doctors. They also can go and dress their cuts and so on there every day or every other day. Now at the general hospitals, they have the open ward and the private wards. The private ward you'll have to pay for, but the open wards are free. They also have a pharmacy at the hospitals. You'll pay a small fee to get the medication, but if they don't have it, then your family will have to go to the outside pharmacy and buy it for you.
It's the ice cream truck.
Sorry. On the east coast of the island, you'll get the Atlantic. So the water on this side is much calmer than on the Atlantic side. Then we have the trade winds blowing in from the northeast to the southwest all the time.
Wow. Black Sand Beach.
So this is a black sand beach, and the guys are pulling the saint up there. And it looks like they have finished pulling it in already. So this is Palmas. And that's the tongue of Guave in the parish of St. John's. That's our main fishing village over there. We fish all over the island, but that's the main fishing village here. Now every Friday, they hold what they call Fish Friday, where the people, they block off a little street, and the people does fish in all different styles. So the guys come there and they buy fish, eat, drinks, and so forth. Yeah. This white thing there with the nets around it, it's called a bung. When they hold a lot of the small fishes and the saints, they put that in the sea and they put the fishes inside of that. You see, they have the fishing boats out there, they come and get bait from them, so they use this bait to fish to catch other big fishes, like the sailfish, the blue marlin, the the dolphin, the mai. So when they break the eggs, they put the eggshells on the tip of the cactus flower. You know, you got brown eggshells and white, so the mix is a nice looking decoration.